Hello, first grade. This week we will be creating a mixed media landscape. Mixed media simply means that you will use more than one art supply. So you can go and gather a few for this lesson if you choose. The first thing I'd like you to do is take a piece of paper and make a sketch. Make sure to have something interesting in the front, which is called the foreground, the middle, which is called the middle ground, and way back in the back, which is called the background. It makes the viewer's eye travel around in your art. This scene can be from somewhere you have been before or from your imagination. Just make sure that you have fun. You can add color with crayons, color pencils, markers, paints. Add them all or just a few. Whatever you have at home is good. You do not need to go out and buy supplies for this. Did you know that if you color with a light crayon and paint over the top of it with watercolor, the watercolor doesn't stick? It is called a wax resist. In the picture on the right, we used a white crayon for the clouds and the rays of the sun, and the watercolor did not cover it up. Try it. You can make a collage for your landscape. A collage is made of papers, bags, tissue, newspaper, old junk mail, so many different things. You can even take that old wrapping paper that you might still have around the house. You can do any landform. It does not have to be a mountain and a river like you see in the pictures here. It can be hills, dunes, plains, glaciers, valleys. It can be at the beach, the Antarctic, the desert, or from your own imagination. A lot of animals and insects can be found outside. Will you add something on the ground, in the air, in the trees? For this lesson, we want to try to make a symmetrical insect too. That simply means that it's the same on both sides. Two ways to make it symmetrical. Here's the first way. If you fold a smaller paper in half and open it up, you can draw half of your insect and erase and edit as much as you would like. Once you like one side, just try drawing the other side. Just do your best, it doesn't have to match exactly. Make sure to add the same lines and details on both sides, and then you have a symmetrical animal or insect. Another way is if you take the paper, fold it in half, and make sure you draw on the spine when you draw the body. The spine is the folded edge. If you draw one side and then cut it out, when you open it, both sides will match. Then all you have to do is fill in the details the same for both sides. Now it's time to color, paint, embellish whatever supply you have at home that you can use. You can even use a pencil and practice your shading techniques. Pressing lightly will give you a light value. Pressing dark will give you a dark value. They do not have to be realistic. Remember, use your imagination and make it your own. This is art. When you're done, make sure you cut out your insects carefully. If you accidentally cut off a leg or an antenna, don't worry. You can draw it on after you glue it on your background picture of your landscape. Now just decide where in your landscape your animals and insects go. Remember, things far away in the background, they are smaller, and up close they would be larger. So if you have that large butterfly or large dragonfly, if you have it back on the mountain, probably would be a ginormous butterfly or dragonfly. So just pay attention to that when you're gluing. I'm sure that whatever you create is going to be beautiful, boys and girls. So have fun with this lesson, and I cannot wait to see your artwork uploaded on your Google Classroom. Have a great day.